Hi, my name is Samuel.Cavazos, and I'm going to be going over a project that I've been working on for about a year now. So this here is my portfolio. You can get to it by going to Samuel.Cavazos.Ai. So it's just my name with .ai at the end. And so when you come here, you'll see the first thing you'll see is this orb. We'll get to that right now. This is Beast. Here on the left side, you'll see some social links. My Spotify's on there, LinkedIn, GitHub, all those good stuff. And on the right side, you'll see, a link to my resume and some of my information is on here. And so Beast here is really nice to have. So they're actually linked on my business cards. And so clients, if they want to schedule time with me, um, Beast can check my availability and can put something on the calendar for me. And you'll see here that I said hi and it sent me a GIF. Um, so yeah, it's pretty fun. It's meant to be sort of interactive and um, uh, yeah. Why GIFs, right? Because I've been all my AI agents. I've given them all the ability to send GIFs since probably 2021. So it's just something that I enjoy doing, having them send GIFs, and my clients, it sort of makes it approachable and things like that. So yeah, that's that. And then um, there's a way of logging in. So this is sort of like my bat cave, right? So I can access this website from wherever. I just go here, and there's a secret mechanism involved to log in. Let me do that real quick, and then I'll show you uh, where it leads. All right. So now I'm logged in, and you'll see the workspace has changed. There was some stuff here before, but now it's a file explorer, and there's a link to OpenClaw console, and so that's actually worth mentioning, right? So when I originally started building Beast, I built the back end by myself. So if I wanted to connect it to Slack or Discord or send me a text message, I had to build out that back end every time. And so more recently, some of my coworkers were like, "You should try OpenClaw, or you should try Hermes. You should try." There's all these other agents. And so I gave OpenClaw a try, and I realized that a lot of those custom connectors that I was building come already kind of packaged with OpenClaw. So building Beast off of OpenClaw became the path forward for me. So you kind of offset some of that custom work that I was doing before. So it's really nice. And so here's the file explorer. Um, what's nice is that if I want to edit a file, um, I can come in here and click on the, whatever file. I can also open images, right? So here's a .png file. And so I just open that up here. Just different types of files. Here's a .html file. Um, so it's pretty handy to have that. And so let me go into some of the apps now, right? So you'll see here I have the file explorer, the text editor that you just saw when I opened one of these guys. Um, yeah, text editor. Yeah. And then so we also have, oh yes, a terminal, right? So Beast OpenClaw actually is running on a gaming PC with an RTX 5070 on it. So I'm able to run some local models. It would be nice to have a 5090, and maybe someday Nvidia will sponsor me and get my hands on it, because these days 5090s are very hard to get. And when you find one, they're completely unaffordable. So 5070 is what we've got. But it's nice as a developer to be able to have access to this environment everywhere I go. If I need to download something, I can right click on the file and download a file, right, to get it off of this computer. Um, and then, and I'm able to access this from wherever I go, which is really nice. This remotes, that's an SSH manager. I'm not going to share that because there might be some secret stuff in there. Automations. This is pretty handy. So automations is, let's say I want Beast to do a specific task every couple hours or whatever. Um, so this is where I would schedule that. I can ask it to do whatever, scout for new clients, for potential new clients, and send them an email, or even scout for new clients, generate a demo website for them, and send it to them in an email. Things like that. Really nice features that I can do um, with the automations. And then by far, probably my favorite feature is VS Code. Okay, so this thing, I'm able to access VS Code from wherever I go. So I'm just going to click there and ta-da! So now I have a VS Code in my browser um, within that Linux environment where Beast is running. And so, yeah, that's probably my um, favorite feature as a developer. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much Beast. Yeah, they have voice, of course. They're able to generate PowerPoints and communicate with my team on Slack and all of that good stuff. It's pretty advanced, and a lot of the work, like getting this terminal to work, I'm gonna tell you the secret here, okay? So if you want to do something similar, the secret is a web socket, right? So there's a web socket between the UI and that's basically what allows me to have a working terminal um, from here. So that's the trick. That web requiring a WebSocket is the kind of thing that I had to learn while building this along the way. A lot of little things like that I had to do. But yeah, thanks for watching, and well, I don't know. Keep deving. Yeah, just keep deving.